Oh, my friends, what's going on? DBA, Daniel, Cat. How y'all doing? Oh, the mosquitoes have killed my legs. And my legs totally itch like you would not believe. I think each leg by the calf has like 10 bites on it. And if you just I just brushed up against my desk and it started a whole round of scratching. Oh. Man, have the mosquitoes been worse this year? I think the mosquitoes have been worse this year. What a pain in the ass. Alright. Let's see. Where are we at, my friends? Where are we at, my friend? What are we doing, my friends? What kind of a delay is this on? I think this is on like a... Hopefully it's not on a horrible delay. It's supposed to be like real time or something like that. Alright, let's see here. We just got here. We're just doing stuff. We're just, yeah. So I'm still scratching my legs. Oh, dang! I gotta leave it alone. No touchy. No touchy of the legness. Nerd jamming. I think a couple minutes early. Let me grab DBA, see if he's up for a play today. Oh, look at him. He's sitting there waiting, anticipating the playtime. We go online. DBA. Hello, DBA.
Howdy, howdy.
Come on in. Hurry up so I can close it down.
All right.
Just me and you, my friend, and my 22 mosquito bites. Yes. Yes, not so funny. I do not wish 22 mosquito bites on your legs to you.
No. I have a single mosquito that has taken up residence in my bedroom, and I've been unable to find him to evict him. So every time I take a shower, I end up with a mosquito bite.
Excuse me.
I'm in, by the way.
I swallowed something wrong.
Did you swallow brown water?
Damn. Oh, I don't think so. I think I have a... Eating sunflower seeds earlier, so I think I had a residual piece of seed somewhere. Damn, that kicked my butt, dude. Oh,
Man, that sounded painful.
My throat is just now starting to relax. Oh, natural auntie. Nerd, what's up? Midnight's dying. I might need some brown water. Hell. So today we're just going to clean up the base, and we're going to have a chat about the glitch update and what you may or may not have seen. Speculation thereabouts of things that you don't know or want to know or have to know or however you want to word it. Sorry, my throat will relax here in a minute. I'll get back to my normal voice in a second. So I'm just running around and start collecting stuff off the ground and putting it in its appropriate area. And in the meantime, what we can do is we can start a lore storage and see if we can get the 1 through 5s going. And then I don't know how to get the other 1 through 5s since the event is over, but maybe what we could do is go on the Patreon server and see if there are some some lore laying around. We all get choked up when we see Hera. I came in and I'm choking.
Now, you could certainly show off the lore on stream that way, but I don't think there's any way to move that lore here. Right? Can't transfer something between worlds, right?
Yeah, I think you're correct. That's okay though. I mean, it's just for reading, right? I don't think it's for anything else. I mean, there might be another way to get the lore. Black Hoodie Gaming, going on? What's going on? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. So we can start looking at some of the lore. I mean, I didn't bother going through and looking at, you know, the data circuit model C's, the 1 through 5s. Nor did we go through the... Did we do the A's? The B's. We did the A's on the other one. Right. We got the B's. I think we have all the B's. We just need to put them in a place. But we didn't get the C's taken care of. And, you know, one of the things that they were talking today about was the introduction of Frank. Frank has been introduced in this series of lore, the A, B's, and C's. And you're starting to see Frank. And I don't know that you see Lynn in any of these. But we can go through the lore and see if we can piece. I mean, there's some unknowns. Maybe the unknown is Lynn being her way. But, you know, the whole thing with... Jeff, what's going on? The whole thing with this update is it's focused around Lynn going rogue. And this is not a secret. They definitely tell you that in the product description. So if you go to the page and you wish list it for yourself, it's in the product description. And then they tell you even more on some of their other pages where they let you know kind of what's going on with the update. If you're doing any kind of reading on the update, you're learning what's going on. So I'm not spoiling it for you. It's already out there. But yeah, I mean, the whole preface is Lynn has gone rogue. She's a disgruntled ESS, or is it ESS? I think it's ESS Elysium employee, and she's kind of taken over the program. The program is, if you've ever finished this, the program is, when you die, you get reborn. That's essentially the program. How you get reborn, whether you're reprinted or whatever the case might be, is I don't think it was established. Was it established? Maybe I was sleeping during that lore.
Pretty sure you get reprinted, but I could be wrong.
So you're reprinted over and over and over again, and she's kind of taken over that process, and that's the whole preface of the DLC. You go to a new planet to try to discover why she did it, how she did it, probably to undo it, and yeah, so that's the deal. And that's really all we know at this point in time. There's nothing else. There's no new information as to any of this. Do you think it's going to be a new system or plan? It's a new both. It's a new both. So, you know, Joe has stated today in his Q&A that they had to create a new system, and this planet is housed within that new system. Now, it only sounds like it is one planet. It doesn't sound like it's any more than one planet. They say huge. I tried to get him to give me some sort of comparison on huge. Like, is it Tundra from the early access, from the pre-alpha size, right? I mean, that was probably the largest planet in Astroneer until they got rid of that particular sizing. So I try to get an indicator if it's like as big as that, or if it's bigger than that, because that'd be interesting to know. That planet was no joke. Tundra was no joke. Tundra was one of those where this is before all the changes to the terrain happened, where you could we have some A's here. Let me go down here.
Where you get lost.
Where you could, you start walking and you get lost because you don't see the curvature. It's kind of like it's flat and you just keep walking and that's it. Next thing you know, you're lost. Of course, we didn't have the compass and all that stuff, right? So now that we do, maybe there's no problems with that. But they had talked about that some gameplay was going to be different. I don't know if they're gonna get back and take a look at that. We can watch the trailer if that's going to be helpful for people. If you guys want to see the trailer, I'm sure you've already seen it, but if you want to re-watch it, I can play it. Ain't no big thing. Here. Are you... I know that we have groups of stuff, but are you bringing down... I guess I can bring stuff down. Never mind.
I'm filling up our containers based off of...
I know, but when you have a container down here, and you say, hey, I just brought the organic container down, or I brought the whatever container down, so I can throw mine in?
Oh, sure. I didn't realize that you had stuff. I was just going off of what was here.
Yeah, there's stuff all over the place. So it's not just like one thing here.
Okay, I'm filling up the iron container currently.
Yeah, you might want to like run around a little bit. There's like iron all over the place.
All right, certainly.
I'm gonna go get a other container. Excuse me. Trento, what's up? Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Get the... Did somebody move stuff here? So we're missing a couple resources, containers. I don't know if they got used, but raw composites on, if you're coming up, it's on the left-hand side. If you're going down, it's on the right-hand side. And not raw composites, processed and composites. And raws are on the right-hand side. I'm sure you knew this, right, DBA?
I'm pretty sure I'm following the correct standard, but yeah. Okay, I think I grabbed all the iron. I'm going to throw it out here.
Okay, I put quartz down here. I don't know if there's any quartz anywhere. I did find some, but let me go run around and see if I can find some more. Richie, what's going on? Sorry, I just, like, I got something in my throat. Now I'm, like, all messed up. I'm combobulated. I still feel like I have a little mini rock in there.
Okay, I've got raw malachite here. Oh, somebody dropped a itsy bitsy teeny weeny compound.
Solid fuel jump jets. Let me process these canisters. We can keep. Solid fuels will break down. There's no need for them. Let's anybody want to see the trailer? I'm sure you've all seen it, but do you want to re-see the trailer? Anybody have any opinion of this? Yeah? Okay, let me do it. Why is our that is is really weird. Hold on, let me try to... Trying to get the scrap going again. Scrap got weirded out. Okay, finally. I'm back on track here. Alright, let me go ahead and play the trailer. Let's see if I can show my screen. Display capture. I think that's doing it. Alright, let's fire it up here. Oh, well, it happened. We've been... Wrong video. That's the wrong video. Hold on.
As Monty Python would say, now for something completely different.
Right. Where did I stick that video? That's pretty dumb, man. I thought I totally had that video. Oh, did I? Oh, I might have thrown it away. Hold on. Hold on. I was doing a little bit of cleaning before I fired up the game, and I might have inadvertently stuck it in the recycle bin. Which is easy enough to get out. I think. Alright, hold on. You so dumb. Now I gotta go turn on the website. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it. I can't believe when we were watching the Glitchwalkers announcement that they had...
I have to eat some pizza.
See? That's the wrong one too, man. Dang it. How dumb is all this? Okay, finally. Finally. So dumb. Here we go. And that, by the way, is Lynn. There's an article that they put out. Let's watch that again because it's kind of important. Some of it is. Do I play on PS4? I don't. I don't have a PS machine. But what the things that kind of like got me is that, you know, the artifacts The gateways. The gateways are weirded out in the new glitched. They seem to be closed off. The thing seems to be popping up out of the ground, you know, more than just the gateway. It seems to be popping up out of the ground. I don't remember any of these crystal things, but clearly they are showing you this image in the video because it's got to be of some sort of importance. And I don't know what that would be. Some more like terrain related stuff. I can't really tell. Does this look like it's in a cave? Does that look like a ceiling to you? Or does that look like clouds to you? That might be a ceiling to me. For sure. That's a ceiling. No, wait, you think that's clouds? Yeah, that looks like a ceiling. Let's go back and look at that again. I initially thought that was clouds, but now looking at it, there's texture up there. Yeah, I think that's ceiling for sure. So that was I was saying to somebody earlier today we didn't get a look at the caves, but I guess we did get a look at the caves. And I just didn't realize we were looking at caves. That means that is a massive size cave. Look how high that thing is. That is crazy. I thought because it was like something like this, you know, they show this picture right after that we were kind of looking, that cave was kind of looking like, you know, that kind of thing, you know, these big giant pillars, and then the sky was so high up you couldn't see the sky, but you know, these big giant pillars are cool. Joe had said that this thing on the back was completely new, and that it's something important. And it looks very kind of similar-ish to the thing that they had done when we did the Wanderers event. You know, that type of thing. And this is kind of interesting, too. I mean, look at in the distance over here. So there's something in Astroneer where if you're too far away from it, it doesn't render properly. So, I mean, are they showing... Because this, to me, in the number of years in which I played Astroneer, that this is so far away that you're not seeing it render completely. The draw distance is not great enough to see what's over there. So, I don't know. It's a little hard to tell. That could be a cave, too. You know, you didn't see a ceiling. You didn't see any kind of sky in there. Which, if that's a cave, that's freaking impressive. Is that a cave? Right. That's what I'm saying, too. Is that a cave? It might be a cave. Where are they getting the light from, though? Where's the light source coming from? Kind of bizarre. You know, this is kind of... These tall things, that's Calidor Cathedral level decoration, artifact. This isn't, but you can see on here that there is some sort of input for this. You know, this is another piece of a crash ship. Is that another point of interest crash ship stuff? The bones are from definitely early or pre-alpha. That was on it was on arid or radiated. Where were the bones, DBA? Radiated?
I believe you could find them in the caves on Silva, even.
Ah, well, I never saw them on Silva, but I definitely saw them when we were running around Radiated. And it had to be Radiated because that was that one day I was lost for several hours and finally wound up making my way back home. But I saw on the top of mountains several of these kind of like massive things. It's glitch after all. It could have weird skies and caves. For sure. For sure. You know, this almost reminds me of old Vicenia. Did they call it? Oh, exotic. Exotic. Used to call it exotic. So, you know, the whole big planet thing is, oh, you know what? There was a couple pictures of, maybe we can get an indication on how big it really is. Did they give us a zoomed out view? Yeah. Looking at this picture right here, you don't really see the curve on the ground. So if you're high up inside of Astroneer right now and you look, you'll see the curve of the planet. You don't really see the curve of the planet. It's just a little misleading. I was hoping that maybe there'd be a better shot. Oh, who is this guy? Shut up, new satisfactory trailer. Go back over to my Astroneer thing. Damn it. I totally lost the thing that I was on. Alright. Well, you get my point, right? You get it? I'm sure you do get it. I'm going to go back and find that stinky trailer. Here it is. Here, wait, I go back to it. That's so dumb that I clicked off of it. YouTube should not have that button down there at the bottom for stupid people like me. See, even in this picture, I can't really tell. You can maybe tell a little bit of a curvature here, but not so much if you go to, like, let's see. Come over here. You don't even have to go very far. Let's come up over here. See, look at the curve of this. You can easily see the curve of this.
Yeah, I'm happy for a bigger planet, and I think, honestly, think the one planet means a large planet. You know what I mean? I think, even though you don't see the other planets, I think they're all loaded at the same time. So, you know, if you've got, what have we got in our solar system? 7 planets?
You think
if you have that many planets, they're all got something in the background loaded. Whereas if you just have one big planet, then it can be a big planet.
GBA, ladies and gentlemen, with the theory of the big planet.
That's my theory. I'm hoping anyway. I really enjoyed the very really early access pre-alpha. There were some big planets. I really enjoyed those big planets.
I absolutely agree. I concur, DBA. Big planets for the win. I don't know that I followed you with like stuff being loaded and that type of thing. But if you're just saying that one sun, if there is a sun, and one planet, Joe called it a solar system. I don't know what that means. If there is the mindset of this thing could grow. I don't know. Maybe why is this thing not working, man? Do we have to package this up and... Oh.
I'm sorry. Which thing are you not working?
Never mind. I figured it out. I was too dumb there for a second, and now I'm no longer dumb. It happens like this.
So I'm making the assumption on the new solar system is that when you leave the existing solar system, you're either gone for good, or it's like a save file that it puts on the hard drive, and then nothing in that system runs until you come back. You know what I mean? So that it frees up memory, frees up the ability for the new solar system to do all sorts of new fun stuff.
Well, it is a completely different save file. So did you not listen to the Joe Q&A?
No, I've only watched the trailer.
All right, so pose your questions to me. No more assumptions here, sir. Joe,
is it awesome?
They didn't go that far. They didn't go far if it was said he was excited about it. I don't know if he said anything about awesomeness or not awesomeness. But there was this concept of There's two questions that were asked, which are very telling. Which is, none of your stuff that you're doing in your current save is going to affect anything that you do in the glitch world. So the glitch world is completely 100% separated from your current save stuff. And that is just the way that it is. So totally different worlds. And you cannot cross over and do anything in the other world or so on and so forth. But here's the upside. The upside is, there was a question that was asked, does everybody have to have access or download the DLC in order to be able to play all the new awesome content? And the answer is no, you don't. So whoever the host is, only the host needs to have the DLC content, and then everybody else will be able to play with the host, which I thought was great. I thought that was a great little...
Yeah, that's handy.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'd call it a concession, but you know, whatever agreement or whatever they made. The price wise is it's ridiculous. I honestly think that it is, and you know, shoot me for you guys who think that this is overkill, but I honestly think it's too little. They're only asking for, or Joe is trying to get passed through. Now this is not, it is not 100% in stone, because he said several times, it is my hope that it will be no more than $9.99 US, right? $10. So I don't think, I mean, that's their target price. I honestly think it's way too low. But, you know, I tried to get him to answer a question that he would not answer, which is, if you're charging $10, is it because that you feel it's only worth $10 worth of content, right? This is only going to take me 2 hours to complete kind of thing, right? Because you would be pissed if you spent $20, $30 and you finished it in 2 hours. Well, I would think you would be pissed. I don't know if you would be pissed or not. But because considering the fact that they are currently selling some of their DLCs for, you know, or their their cosmetics for like $10. I don't know. I thought it was a little low. It was a little low. And then, I love you, Joe. I love you guys over there at System Era. And maybe you have to keep saying this. I don't know. You need to educate me, because the guys that have been with you for a really long time, and maybe other people aren't, I guess they're not aware of this, that you have put out a crap ton of content for free. That is the business model that you chose to do. That's other people's business model, by the way. Don't make it sound like you're a martyr because there's other people that are doing the exact same business model. No Man's Sky is a great example of that. They haven't asked for any additional money, and they're still pumping out content. Now, you guys are not No Man's Sky. I totally understand that. You don't have the pockets that deep, but man, the community has been willing to give you guys more cash. So I don't know. I don't know why you guys keep bringing that up over and over again. We've given you 20 something, and this is our first paid, and I don't think that that's a problem. Do you guys feel it's a problem to turn around and ask us for more money for a DLC? I guess I don't quite understand it, because I think that's kind of the understanding as us, you know, software purchasers, right? Don't we all have an impression that, hey man, you can't keep putting out free software forever. You eventually got to charge more for some of this stuff, right? Give me 1 if you guys understand it. 2 if you really don't understand what I'm talking about here. Because there was a lot of today. I think he said it like 5 times. It was like, you know, this is our first time, and
Well, I think there's the whole
yeah, come on, dude.
first time, yeah. I mean, surely,
come on.
They've changing the pattern.
First time awareness, yep. Changing the pattern, yep. Now it sounds like what? Pandering. Sounds like maybe a little bit of a sales pitch. I don't know. It's not feeling as wholesome anymore. Is what I'm saying, right? I mean, I get that you've done it 20 times. Maybe people don't understand that they've done it 20 times. I guess I'm trying to find out if there's some use model that everybody doesn't really understand, that they have spent the last 6 years giving updates to the game, and maybe there is a group of people out there that feel they should, right? That the game is, for whatever reason, not complete in their opinion, or continues to still need work, or whatever the case might be.
I do think there is whether it's a valid or there's an expectation, when you've been playing it in early access for so long, and you get all these updates in early access because it's early access, you get all these updates for free. It's kind of, at some point, it becomes expected, but I don't know that it's should be expected. I mean, once it goes, to full release, then anything after that, obviously you want bug fixes after that, but anything content-wise after that would make sense to be paid.
Right. So, I mean, I don't get the continued, every time that they talk about this expansion, why they feel the need to have to remind us that they've given us 6 years of free updates every single time. It's either their community, which is all of you guys here right now. You guys are the dedicated ones still. Don't understand that, or they've gotten so many new people that they don't know or not aware of the history. So I'm just curious. That's probably a question that'll never get answered. Unfortunately, while I did get to, Joe did recognize me on the stream today, but I did not have not been in direct communication with him to be able to ask him this stuff like one-on-one. Knowing your history with explosive, that pile is good. I'm with you on it seemingly being too low. For sure, too low, man. Too low. Too low. I think they honestly, I have no problem here. Okay, let me quantify this, because I think it's valid. If you turn around and give, I'm moving this pile of dynamite, by the way. If you turn around and give me content that is only going to be an hour's worth of content, and look, Systemera, you guys are guilty for this, okay? You've done it with LTE stuff, right? That's an LTE content. It's a 2 hours worth of content. But I've already been trained on LTE content. I know that it's typically going to be 2 hours worth of content, and it's free. I'm good with that, right? I'm good with that being free. I'm appreciative of that. I'm even happy to pay you $1 for that every time I want to run that event. If you want $1 from me, DB, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm trying to pick up stuff, and it doesn't always grab the stuff I want to pick up, and so it points at the ground.
Going crazy over there. So, I mean, I'm even happy to pay for the LTEs being like $1 or something like that. But if the only way that I would feel that $10 was not enough is if you turned around, or $20, if you turned around and said this was going to be LTE size, right? And then, or you gave me some sort of expectation that it was going to be greater than LTE size, and it turned out not to be greater than LTE size. I guess that would be the only thing that would kind of bother me. Auntie, what's going on? Let me build this, because Frisky's telling me to move that, and Frisky's absolutely right. And then treat yourself. Business model is one thing, but audience size affects the ability to release free DLCs, right? That No Man's Sky comparison isn't a clear cut. No. I totally get it. It's unfair to say that, but with saying that, there's other people that have that kind of a business model, and there are not. I mean, I can go to smaller ones. You want me to go to smaller companies? I can go to Ostriv. I can go to Farthest Frontier. I can go to who else? These are all like one-man shops, right? These are even smaller than Astroneer people, because Astroneer, I thought, had like 30 developers at one point in time. So I get 2 3-man shops that put out content, that continue to put out content, and I think it's just a matter of keeping your software viable. Now, there's other ways to keep your software viable, and that is, you know, to have the ability to be able to modify it. And I hate to say it, but I think that they kind of missed the boat on that for whatever reason, that they decided to make the decision of not to give tools to the modding community, whether they didn't. I think honestly it was just protecting their vision. They didn't want somebody to put in guns, or they didn't want somebody to do this, that, or the other thing to their baby. And I get it. Audience size to developer cost ratio.
Can I interrupt this rant for a second?
Yep. It's not a rant.
So I have one of every lore that we currently have on this silo. Can I shred the other ones?
Oh. As long as you're 100% sure.
Yeah, I am 100% sure. We've got like a dozen B 2 out of 5s, and I've got one on here already.
Okay. Hey, this is the only save that we have all this stuff. But I believe you. Can you not shred them? No shredding allowed?
I'm going to try to shred. We'll find out. No, it shreds. Shreds.
Shreds?
Yep.
We get a little something out of it?
Don't know how much, but we are getting something. You know, I'm of the opinion, you know, everybody has to monetize in their own way.
Hold on. Measuring content is in hours is a fallacy, in my opinion. Though it promotes bad behavior from studios. 50 hours of grinding is worth less to me than 5 hours of quality playtime. You can't make that statement, though. So if I turn around and you come to my movie, and without knowing this, you spend $20 on my movie ticket, and you walk in there and I give you a 5-minute video, and if that 5-minute video was a good 5-minute video, you'd be happy to spend your $20? I think that's the way that I see video games. And I saw that you said to me. I saw that you said to me. So we can definitely have different opinions on this, and I'm not gonna try to kill you too much for your different opinion. I hope you don't kill me too much for my different opinion. But okay. So for you, it's not fair to do that comparison. Content to me is important. I don't mind spending $40, $50, $60 on a game that gives me an enjoyable amount of content. I think we're saying the same thing, because I have purchased $70 games, have only played them for 3 hours, and felt incredibly dissatisfied. Incredibly dissatisfied. But I have played games that were $20, not made by maybe such a large company, and felt incredibly satisfied, such as Astroneer. So to have them give me another $20 if they're going to give me another, let's say, 20 hours of content, 30 hours of content. Did I hear someone mention Fallout 76? Let me tell you a little story. I'm going to move off this rant. I think DBA wants to comment. Go ahead, DBA, while I search for some food for my plants here, or my mushy guys.
Well, I mean, I think I'm in agreement with both parties here.
That's DBA. He's so agreeable.
Yeah, I just, you know, you gotta have it's got to be value. And everybody has their own decision of what value is, but
yeah, right.
you know when you have value and when you don't. You know when you're like, oh, man, I'm not buying from this company again. Or you know when it's like, oh, I love this company. I'm going to buy whatever they put out. You know that.
Well, let's stop there for a second. You're only good as your last work. Let's
yes, for sure.
cyberpunk and Witcher kind of concept there, but sure.
Yeah, well, so like MCU. When the MCU first came out, it was amazing. They had done something that nobody else had ever done before, ever.
Don't use acronyms. What's the MCU?
Marvel Cinematic Universe. The movies. Iron Man, Thor,
Don't
Captain
be all
America.
pissed off that I ask you to say what MCU stands for. There's people out there.
I'm not pissed off. I'm just.
I felt like you gave me this. Oh my god! I can't believe he's asking me this question.
Sorry. No, I did not mean to give you any lip.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Initially, I mean, not every movie was gold, but there were a lot of really gems in there.
You were a little.
And they did something that nobody else had ever done, which was connecting the movies together. All that jazz. And so when like Ant-Man came out, I loved some of the other characters in the comic books. I never really liked Ant-Man. So when it came out, the only reason I watched it was because the other movies were so good. I gave them a benefit of the doubt. I trusted them, and it ended up being a really good movie. But nowadays, they've kind of gone the opposite direction, where everything they've been releasing has been a little bit lackluster. And so now I won't, it's kind of the opposite. I won't trust a movie that Marvel releases until I get somebody I trust that has a good review of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, interesting. Dave! What's up, brother? Yeah, what would I pay for Astroneer stuff? Let's say all things are equal. Let's say it is Astroneer content like I expect it to be Astroneer content. It is an Astroneer planet like I expect it to be an Astroneer planet, with some new stuff, some variations, some different changes in technology. Would I be willing to pay equal value as a game, even though it was just a single planet? For me personally, sure. I don't have a problem with that. I would give it, if it was even 20 hours. But I know for a fact, and you know for a fact, at least people who have played Astroneer for hundreds of hours knows that we can turn this one large planet into, however long of content we want it to be. I don't know why my sound thing is not working. Treat yourself. I mean, I have it turned on. The audio is on. I don't know why it's not playing. I'm going to have to go back and look at that. I need to go back and reset up things. At one point in time, I did make a change to this software and something went haywire. So I apologize. My bad.
Well, for sure there is.
Michael T, Fizzpool, two-time gamer. Thank you guys for subscribing. Appreciate it. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. I was just agreeing with you that there is. How do you measure?
Yeah, well, you have to have your own measurement, right? 20. You go for 20. I think 20, 25 would be a sweet spot. I think so too. I just think that. By the way, Dave's not here. Dave! 16! I still think that 10 is too cheap. And that's kind of my point. My point was 10 was too cheap. But it kind of felt like Joe was saying... It's almost like he was apologizing. I don't know if... He kept going back over and over again of like, we've given you this free stuff and, I think it's time, and we were saying, we'd be happy to give you money, and he's like, yeah, see people want to give us money for this, and they think it has value, and I almost felt like he I'll give you this for trash. That he didn't. Almost felt like he was uncomfortable asking or telling us that we were gonna have to pay for this. I don't know. Another theory or thought process on this is, they have essentially started to a clean slate for themselves, right? They've given themselves this, I won't say excuse, but they've given themselves their own little sandbox to say, here's a solar system, and they're prefacing it with glitch, right? It's outside of the normal. Here is or planetary. So you should be saying planetary system, not solar system. Here is a planetary system that is outside of our normal planetary system, and we can do anything we want to do with it. Maybe it's one planet, but maybe they find out later they can add in 2 or 3 or 4 big giant planets. Maybe the only way that you get new content in Astroneer is going to be through, this new venue. This is no longer going to be, it's my standard regular Astroneer. It is going to be only glitch stuff that you're going to get new content on. I don't know. I think they've opened up the door for something very interesting. I think that they have gone as far as they can go with current Astroneers. Thank you for the bits. Treat yourself. Appreciate that. I don't know. What's your opinion of that? And we've got 40 people watching right now. Should we do a giveaway? And here's the reason why I do giveaways. The Patreon subscribers that pay me every month, I then turn around and take that money and reinvest it into things like Humble Bumble packages and dedicated servers and that type of thing. And so those guys are willing enough to give me something, so I turn around and turn that into something that I give to you guys. And so I happen to have a crap ton of keys to give away, but I only give them away when I have a lot of people that are watching. It's just not worth it to give it away when I've got like 3 or 4 people watching. So if you guys are interested in a raffle, put in a 1 or something like that. Let me know that you're interested in doing a raffle, and I will get a raffle started. Because I think it's we got enough people here, and we're talking about Astroneer, and it's time to give back to you guys, since you guys have been generous to give to me. So I'd be more than happy to do that. All right, what were we ranting about? We were ranting. So TB, we have a lot of stuff over here by these other trade platform things. Maybe we can put down and stick somewhere.
All right. I'm currently trying to clean up our I don't know what this thing is.
Hot chocolate time in a DBA mug. Nice.
Oh yeah. I have to ask, are you using are you making your hot chocolate with like raw cocoa, or are you doing something else? Because I've got a raw cocoa recipe that is like really sweet. Just saying.
Sweet as in good, or sweet as in like
really good.
It's like really good. Did you guys see choppy video there for a second? I'm watching the YouTube and it's coming out choppy, but then again, I've got too many browser windows open. So, all right, let me get this fired up here.
Can I do a cooking with DBA stream real fast?
Can you do cooking with DBA? You what? I can't. I can hand over the video to you in Discord. Is that what you want me to do?
I'm just. Is it okay if I tell my recipe?
Oh, yeah, but it's gonna be a little hard to tell your recipe without, like, showing people, right?
No, it won't. So you use about And again, I don't super measure, but it's between a tablespoon and 2 tablespoons of raw cocoa powder. And then you use about a teaspoon of honey, and you just mix it. You just mix it. And for a little while, it won't mix, and then it will turn into a nice sludge. And then you put in your milk. Maybe put in a little bit of salt, a little bit of cinnamon, and you heat that up in the microwave for 90 seconds. And you just stir, 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 and oh, that's good hot cocoa right there. Of course, in a DBA mug. But the key is to use honey instead of sugar. Because it makes a nice syrup. And that's cooking with DBA.
Why do you put it in the microwave? I feel like you ruined it.
No. Well, you gotta heat it up somewhere to get the hot cocoa.
I understand. Why not on the stove? Put your milk on the stove, and start heating up your milk, and then mix in and take it off the stove and put it in.
Because
why would you?
I want fast. I want now. I want now. 90 seconds is now. That's why.
Wow. All right.
But you're right. You could do the same thing on the stove. Get it a little bit slower.
No, it's not,
be just as tasty.
Slow. It's just not radiating your food, DBA. You don't need to grow a third leg if you're drinking cocoa. Okay, it's not like a competition of how many legs you can have throughout your life. It's it's putting it on the stove and being stove-like.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have something to give away, and let me just make sure that CloudBot is on. CloudBot, here we come. And then can you guys also on the Twitch side test it here? Okay, we're going. Oops. Oh, I forgot the magic to turn it on the Twitch side. Hold on, let me figure this out. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Let's watch. Turn the camera so you can see DBA doing whatever in the distance here. Yeah, hold on, Cat. I think it's off on that side.
You have to say bippity boppity boop or something like that?
I guess if you're really into Mary Poppins.
Actually, I think that's broomsticks and doorknobs or doorstops. And it's an old Disney. Very, very old Disney. It's Angela Lansbury, I believe.
Bed knobs and broomsticks? Doorknobs? Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Maybe.
Actually, no. Okay, I take that back. It is Disney, but is it Cinderella? It's a cartoon. It's not the live action. Yeah. I'm old. Can you tell?
Okay, try it again in Twitch, if you would please. I think I got it turned on there. Yep, absolutely. Okay, good. Cinderella. Hmm. Let's keep the food on the ground here. That's too much cleaning.
Okay. That's fine.
We need to put some automation on this too.
Oh?
Yeah, I think, maybe we should come back and the next time we play, we should start automating a couple things. But let's, we're pretty well cleaned up, right?
Well, I mean, we could probably shred some more if we really wanted to, but yeah, I think we're good. Everything's off the floor anyway.
Turbo Eye, thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. I really appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. I'm thinking maybe we go get some resources. Because, like I said, we're missing resources in this thing here. We are missing... I'm trying to figure out what it is we're missing out of this. I did have it in order.
Okay, come on, come on.
Copper, zinc. We have aluminum down here. We have aluminum down here.
All at the end. Yep, yep.
Glass, steel. We have iron, tungsten, carbon, titanium. We're missing something. In between titanium and steel, and in between copper and titanium alloy, we're missing something. And then on the other side of here, what?
Okay, I'm pulling up the Astropedia. 1 second.
Oh, that is titanite. We just need to export it out here. Okay, good. That's right.
Ceramic. I bet we're missing ceramic. Yep, that's what's after copper is ceramic.
Good call. So, ceramic. We can take the copper that's there, or the clay that's there, and process it. And then, let me go get a soil. And then we can go build some clay up here.
No, we have a ton of clay down below as well. So
I'll bring it up. And game, thanks for the 22 months of Prime. Appreciate that, bud. Thank you so much. I'll get the clay. That's down there.
All right. I'm checking for resources. After steel, is it supposed to be titanium alloy? Titanium. I'm not seeing titanium alloy. Is that what we're missing? No, I see it. Sorry, it's in a different spot, but I see it. Tungsten carbide. I bet that's what it is. Either that or nanocarbon alloy. One or the other.
I don't know that we went so far as to build nanocarbon alloy.
Yeah, then probably tungsten carbide. Probably.
Alright. Oh, damn it.
Just check to see if there's anything else that jumps out at me. Oh, we have silicon, plastic and rubber, graphene, diamond, aluminum alloy. Quite a few things that we could make containers for that we don't have. Yeah.
What kind of order is that? It's not alphabetical. Maybe hypothetical.
Hypothetical order.
Anti-ethical.
I like that.
Theoretical. It's some sort of in there. Be sure to get in the raffle. Let me see how many turkeys are in the raffle. It's a raffle turkey day. Everybody likes raffle turkey. Oh, where did I stick that stupid browser window, man? I have so many browser windows up right now.
Did you get the spare clay from down below?
I did get the spare clay from down below. That's the clay that I've been working off of.
All right, all right.
13 people out of the 48 that are watching have decided to enter the raffle. That's really good odds. And some people have entered twice because they've entered in on Twitch and on YouTube. They're working it both ways. How do you enter? Put in exclamation raffle. I have made this super, super easy. So easy, a monkey could do it. If for some reason you don't get a ticket, it's because you haven't talked in chat. That's not my fault. That's not on me. You didn't know I had Twitch? I did have Twitch. I've been doing it all along. But you know what? I'm moving over. I'm leaving Streamlabs and moving to Restream.io. I just have to wait for my subscription for Streamlabs to expire. And then I'm moving over. I don't particularly care for Streamlabs anymore. They're just too wonky. And in that time, I will do something. Oh, I got a little hype train running. I don't know if there's enough hype on there with 6 people to be able to get to the next level of hype train, but all right. Whatever. Can you guys watch it on YouTube? Let me know if it's like choppy or if it's just me. I think I have too many browser windows open and it's not rendering correctly. I mean, it says this excellent connection and all that. And okay, what was I doing? I was going to take smooth on YouTube for you. Awesome. I was going to go get this grapple and then use the flumbus.
So the question I have is, do we want to add more containers to, and just, totally have one container for every product?
We do have one container for every product, EVA.
Oh no, we're missing tungsten carbide. We're missing
the
rubber and plastic.
Yeah, we're missing composites. But we have all of the raw and
some composites.
Well, what do they call them? They don't call them composites if they're just smelted down, do they?
Steel is a composite.
Well, of course, because it takes a gas to make a steel.
Titanium alloy is a composite. We have some of those up there.
Does it take a gas?
I don't think so.
Resources. So we have all the natural resources, refined resources. We have all the refined resources, right?
I believe so. Pretty sure.
Right. And we have some composites on there. Yeah, all composites take a gas, right?
No. A couple of the early ones.
Well, yeah, aluminum alloy doesn't, yeah.
Plastic doesn't, rubber doesn't.
Well, we could... that would mess up my count, DBA. That would mess up my count, sir.
All right, I didn't notice. Nobody knows.
I think one of these was plastic to begin with. Like this one over here. I think this was a plastic. Yep.
I think.
Pretty sure it was. Seems like Switch Glitchwalker will be a separate thing. Absolutely. It's going to be completely different. Daniel, take it easy. Have a nice night. Is Glitchwalker going to act as Astroneer too? Yeah, I have been noodling over the fact that, what has System Error really been doing? There was one conversation that I had with Joe. It's still in the live stream somewhere. When they came out with the hoverboard, Joe was getting some flack, and he took a little conversation, and I grilled him, and I feel bad for grilling him. I grilled him hard. I feel bad for grilling him, but we all wanted answers, so hell with it. I was willing to risk my relationship with Joe. But he was a trooper, man, and I really appreciate the conversation I had with him. But one of the things that he talked about was that at that time there was 30 developers in System Era. And I'm sorry, I've run project teams of developers. 30 developers is a huge amount of programmatic resource. You got a lot of brains going on there. So I don't understand what they've been working on for the last couple of years. To be honest, it seems to me that maybe you can have like 5 people doing defect stuff, you know? I would think that's all you would need to be doing defect stuff. But maybe, let's say 10. That leaves you with 20 developers doing what? Right? I think they're working on something on the sly. What it is, I don't know. Well, I think there's something going on there. And I'm determined to find out, damn it. Join me on the adventures of Midnight as we go raid System Era's home base in Seattle. EBA will have the crowbar. In case there's any police, I'll be around the corner.
I can tell I'm going to jail.
You won't be going to jail, DBA. If anybody catches you, just say you're a fan. All right, we have no need for this other than the fact that we're going to stick a bunch of scrap in it.
Oh, is that what we're throwing in that? Should we turn on our scrap machine again?
It's been on. I put it on.
Well, I mean the whole.
No.
Astronium.
Astronium? No, I'm not willing to go that far yet. I'm not willing to go that far, but scrap has stopped because we don't have a place to put it. So I'm just trying to get rid of this stuff on the other side, which I thought you were doing, but I guess not.
Stuff on the other side. What stuff did I miss? I thought I picked up everything. What did I miss?
Man, over by the diamond stuff over there.
We got another rail station. Can we shred a rail station that's packaged?
Packaged? Probably not.
Well, how do you shred it if it's unpackaged? Got to blow it up, though, right?
Don't blow up anything in our base, DBA.
You know me too well.
The thing is full right now, DBA. I'm trying to put it in there, but the problem is that we need to change how the output of our scrap is going because we're backed up on scrap. We need the arm to feed this thing.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Is it going in the right spot now?
No, never. Any word on Kilmowski? No. And I reached out to Ron, and Ron hasn't reached out to me yet. I was hoping that somebody who knows Kilmowski or has talked to Kilmowski recently, or maybe his family, would reach out. Offended that I put that out there in the public, but Kilmowski's kind of important to me. He's been around for a really long time on the channel, and I feel bad that I didn't know that he was out. You know, I didn't realize that he had not made an appearance. Him and Ron have been hanging out for a really long time together every morning, and I didn't realize that that had not happened in a while. So, Ron, we're talking about you, dude. We're sitting here talking about you. Did you get any word from Kill or his family? I was hoping... I put it out there in the last video. I hope I didn't overstep any boundaries, but... you know, loving you guys. You guys are my firsts. We've done a lot of stuff together. And so I was hoping that Kill was like going to watch or watching or something like that and was able to reach out to you. And ears are burning. Get in on a raffle. There's only 2 minutes left on the raffle. Get in on a raffle. Nothing so far? Yeah, that has me concerned. I'm trying to think if I have his personal information accessible, and I need to go back through some documentation that I have. I might have his address and maybe his real email address. I know that I had it when I had Shopify because he has purchased something from me in the past and I have that information, but since I don't have Shopify anymore, I don't have access to that information anymore. I may have his address from the cup he ordered. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't have access to Shopify, so I would have to reinitialize my store. So that means I need to back pay or pay for their service again. And then I don't know if I still have access to their stuff because it's been, or access to the data because it's been years since I've had it. But I think that I do have a document that has all the Patreon's addresses on it. Yeah, Patreon's interesting. I need to go take a look at that. 20 seconds before the giveaway is up. The raffle's up. So if you're going to do it now. Only 20 people have entered. Raffle, raffle, raffle. Raffle, 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 raffle. Road trip. Maybe to get more resources. Where can we go to get some... What do we need resource-wise? Thank you, Moose, for saying that.
Good question. I'd have to go back up top to check that.
Rotate your auto armor a little and it will feed the big canister. Okay, cool. We'll do that. Okay, so let's...
I think it is currently feeding it, so...
Uh-oh.
I adjusted the canister location and it seems to be working.
Let's see. We could use more copper. We can use...
That is here. That's right outside the base.
We could use more titanium alloy. Not a big necessity. We could use more zinc. This is processed, right? So we have the raw material. So we can go... I think all the raw materials we have max. So we could just process some of these guys down. And then go get the raw materials. So when I said that we needed copper, we have 22 malachite or 32 malachite. Well, we need to process that. All right, let me pick my winner chicken dinner for the random giveaway. I know you guys don't think this stuff is random. So let me just show you that it is 100% random. Is there any like secret information on this? If you learn my real name, does it really matter? No, I don't really give a shit. Here. Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please. That sounds more like a boat, right?
First thing I thought of was Muppet Treasure Island when they're on that island and a boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka.
What was that? Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo. When they're doing the Ring of Fire. Yeah. Yeah. What is the what's the Murloc sound? I've totally forgot the Murloc sound.
It's like,
or something like that.
Something like that. High pitched, yeah.
All right, the winner is Bryce. Bryce. You won a video game. Almost feels like that's like 80s kind of like music or something. Bryce, if you're in, you need to be in, by the way. This is not I go search for you later. So you have to be in. You need to respond. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Brycey. All right, do me a favor, Bryce. Let me get rid of this window since we don't need people to see this. Send me a message in Discord. I am going to send you a number in Discord. And you're going to repeat that number back in YouTube. I'll be waiting for your private message. Brycey, send me your private message. What is your name in Discord if it is different than what you currently have? Damn, you scared me, DB8.
Vroom, vroom.
Sweet. What did I just send you? Sweet. Let me send you over the information here. I'll give you a choice, but here we go. Bryce. Well, I'll tell you when he accepts, because if he doesn't accept, then we'll leave that on the pile to give to somebody else. So let's see here. Let me go back to the window of acceptance. It's not really acceptance. It's either do you have this game or don't you have this game? If you don't have the game, then you're getting it. Damn it, I just claimed one, and where did it go? DBA, keep everybody entertained while I...
Oh, okay.
I get Rice's treasure. Because, you know, people...
I remember the best dad jokes that I've ever
Oh,
heard.
God, not dad jokes, dude. There's so many people that do dad jokes out there. And every time they do a dad joke, I'm like...
Yes, exactly. That's... When you're doing a dad joke, that's exactly the reaction you're going for.
No, man, that is not the purpose.
You want somebody to roll their eyes. If they are truly laughing, it is not a dad joke.
Not like die, you know.
It's one of those things where it's so bad that you have to repeat it. That's what a dad joke is.
I suppose. Bryce, I'm sending you a message right now.
Yeah, there is a lady streamer that I watch who loves dad jokes. She puts dad jokes in every one of her titles, and I try very hard to find a good dad joke when I watch her stream to put it in chat to see if she laughs.
Uh-oh. You guys have finished eating. They're like, ew, blah, ah. Okay. Bryce is all taken care of. He won a copy of Saints Row, which is a
Congratulations.
epically good game, by the way. I enjoyed the Saints Row series. I thought it was very, very good. Should we do another one? I know it takes a moment or two for me to do these, and you guys just have to sit there and look at my screen and be like, this is boring as hell. Unless, of course, you're the winner, right? If you're the winner, then it's not so boring, right? Bryce, let me just get your name down on my sheet so I can write it off at the end of the year. Complete. Good. Another one? Didn't know Lindsay Sterling did stream. Were you talking about Lindsay Sterling? Epic eye roll?
No, I wasn't. I mean, she's the most beautiful woman in the world, but yeah, no.
Lindsay Sterling is the most beautiful woman in the world?
To me, yes. She's whatever it is that she's got, I want it. So.
Really? Let me see what she's got, because I don't even know who this person is.
She plays violin and she dances. She's got a dancer's body and a very, very beautiful face. And I like a lot.
Does she know you want this? Maybe
no.
Maybe she reach out, maybe who knows, DBA.
Yeah, well, I don't know how long ago. She is recently single. She apparently her boyfriend of I don't know how long had been cheating on her for 6 months. She made a song about it. And I had to unfollow her on all media because I got excessively angry at this guy that I don't know and never met. I don't even know his name.
Oh my God.
I was like, how in the world could you be so stupid as to cheat on her? And she so I had to unfollow her just because I was
she's too she's pretty short. She's 5'3", dude.
She's beautiful.
And she's also 37. Isn't that kind of like Cradle Robin, man?
I think she's a little older. I thought I was only 8 years older than her.
Well, I think you might need to reevaluate that. All right, let's see here. Should we do another raffle? 11111 for a raffle if you want to see another raffle happen tonight. Raffle. Get your grapple. All right, let's get going. Bryce, congratulations, bud. Enjoy, because I really enjoyed that series. I thought that was a fun series. Thank you for the follow, everybody. Follows. I got follows. I got primes that I think I said thank you to a long time ago. Nim, what's going on, man? Josh, Nim, everybody wants to go again. Let's go again. This should be faster since I have it all set up. DBA, where are we going? Can we go somewhere?
We can, but let's first check to see where we need to go, right? What are we missing?
Well, I was hoping you'd be doing that instead of talking about some girl or, having some sort of...
Oh, well, I'm sorry. My singleness has got in the way of real life. Huh?
Or, being dad joking it or something like that. I don't know. What you got going on there?
Yeah, we could probably use...
Here, well, let's process some stuff, right? So we need... copper process. Let me go take this over here. You want to bring over the coppers? Bring over the cappers.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh yeah, baby. Really do like these small smelters. I think we need 2 more to even this thing out, though.
Yeah, probably.
What are you doing?
Well, we're going to be full here in a second. Right, so now you're full and I got a couple extra. So I didn't pull it back fast enough.
It's all right. He's all right.
Luckily, I know where this thumper is. It's right outside the door here, so I can swap the old one out for a new one.
Yeah, what did we say we had here? Probably probably aluminum alloy we had there. Let's see.
I'm sure in the cave somewhere we have laterite. Yeah. Do we not have any sitting up here?
No, we have 32 here. We have 32 here. We have 10. Let's process some of this stuff. Do not, thank you. Suck it back in there. Watch your glitch stream earlier today, man. Sure, you're excited for the new content. Sorry, chiming in this evening, and I'm sure you've covered it already. Am I excited for the new content? I'm interested about the new content. I don't know if I don't want to say I'm not excited because I'm happy the fact that we're going to have something new to do in Astroneer, and what I'm hoping is, because I've been disappointed in the past, I'm hoping that it's substantial, right? I'm hoping that it is something that is going to give us enough content to be able to, you know, do some things. Let's make, while we're waiting here, why don't we make some alloy out of these two? I'm going to put them over there for you, DB. I'll process some of these down here. I'll let you know.
All right, what we're making aluminum alloy, is that correct?
Yeah, aluminum alloy.
How much do we need?
Well, just fill up whatever it is. That's what I'm thinking.
We don't have one currently, so it's empty currently?
That's the empty canister that I left you.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, and here... coppers that probably use right away. Those are the 4 that were sitting on the smelter.
All right.
All right, let me get back to chat here. Here I was carrying a portable smelter in my backpack and smelting everything from there. Jeez. Big Planet is epic. Hopefully they prioritize sandbox elements instead of linear story content. The story stuff is really cool, but the sandbox has my heart. For sure. Yo, OneLastMidnight. Did you think of today, the trailer? What did I think of the trailer and the teeny Q&A? The trailer was good. We kind of broke down the trailer already. Interesting to see. They did. I didn't think that they showed any cave pictures, but they clearly did show cave pictures, and I missed it. So there were some very, very huge, very tall ceilings in some of those caves. And there were some light sources that I really couldn't tell where the light source was coming from. So it wasn't as dark as a cave, so that kind of led me to think that we weren't looking at a cave, but clearly we were looking at a cave. That's a little long-winded. Can I say cave like 7 times? 7 more times. And then what else? Wolframite. We only have 17 of Wolframite. The Q&A was good. I didn't expect much from the Q&A. Did you expect a lot from the Q&A? I kind of got what I expected from the Q&A. I was thinking that it was just going to be, you know, they just showed us a trailer. They really didn't want to say much. They didn't even recognize or acknowledge the fact that there was a story until later, and that there was some sort of antagonist in the story. So, you know. Most of that I had to go and actually... He answered like 13 of your 15 questions. I had to leave like towards the end, but I think he was about to leave anyways. I don't think I missed much. I might have, but I don't think so. He must have liked your questions better than he liked my questions. I have a tendency to piss him off from time to time. It's only because I love him. It's only because I love him. I mean, I honestly thought he'd been kidnapped or something. We haven't seen Joe in a long time. I thought maybe, you know, he was no longer working for the company anymore. I don't know.
Okay, so we need to smelt more aluminum and copper again.
Yep, I'm going to do some iron really fast.
Okay, once you're done with the iron, I'll do some copper.
Your biggest question he didn't answer? What was it? What was your biggest question? Joe's comment about SES not being able to do walking NPCs was interesting. I don't think it was their... I mean, I got the impression that what he was saying was, that's not our jam. You know, that's not what we're going for. Not as like we couldn't technically do it. Did you get a different impression? Maybe you got a different impression. He said they didn't have the tech? Well, that really is fascinating to me. You know, I've alluded to this over and over again, that I think that there is... The reason why we don't have stuff in Astroneer is not because they're unwilling to do it, it's because that there is some sort of technical deficit there. Or some sort of challenge or something like that. I am of the opinion that, you know, with statements that have been made in the past, that's true. Reason why they went with snails with I heard that... I didn't hear the technical part of the answer. I did hear that that's why they went with snails. But I didn't hear that it was because that there was a tech problem. Of course, maybe I wasn't listening. Which is nothing new. Sometimes I, you know, have 7 videos going on at the same time and All I'm really doing is listening to one and kind of browsing the other ones. Isn't that stupid? How many people do that? Make me feel good. Say it's all of you.
Yes, for sure I have. 7 videos going at the same time.
Thank you, DBA. I appreciate that. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your honesty and your...
You're calling that honesty? I think the most I've done at once is 8. And it was one of those massive multiplayer things where you have 8 players competitively playing against each other, and I had a stream open for all of them.
What did you miss with the ad break? I didn't get to your... I asked you what question he didn't answer. What was the question that he did not answer? We broken. Am I in the right chat? Oh, I'm sorry you're broken. I'm sorry you're broken. I feel bad for you. Don't be broken. Get some glue. You want to get in the raffle? Exclamation point for the raffle. I think you're in the right chat. I don't know what chat you're supposed to be in. Oh, would there be another trailer before release? Ah, I see. He's probably going to do a little gameplay before release. Josh, you leaving, bud? You're out? If you win a raffle, give it to someone else? All right, buddy. Have a nice night, sir. Thanks for being here. Sorry, I started a little bit late today. Son had a soccer game to go to.
I don't know. When it comes to trailers, I kind of like just one. Particularly when it's movie trailers. One trailer, 30 seconds, is enough for me to decide whether I want to see the movie or not. If I want to see the movie, I don't want spoilers, so I don't want to see anything else. So I won't watch trailer 2 or trailer 3 or trailer 4. I only watch the first one. And if I decide I don't want to see the movie, then I also don't want to see any more trailers because I don't want to see the movie. So, I don't know.
I think that's pretty harsh of you, DBA.
I think less is more. I think, you should...
Pretty extreme.
Movies, trailers in particular, show way more than they should.
Some poor editor out there is, spending his whole life developing this trailer for people.
Speaking of, Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Thor movie, Thor Ragnarok, there's that great entrance of the Hulk in that movie. And that great line from Thor, I know him from work. That was the best line ever. And they showed it in the trailer. It's like, no, that should have been a memory from the movie theater, not from the trailer. It's like...
Maybe that's your best line, because that wasn't my best line.
Oh, yeah? What's your best line from Thor Ragnarok?
Why did that's a lot of pressure, DBA. I mean, I don't think I had one ready, but
you doubted my best line. So
I'm just saying that's a best line that you associate yourself with. That's not a best line that I associate that movie with. I think there's other movies that are more like, that are more something else. The Ragnarok had a lot of good one-liners in there. So I don't think that was the one good one-liner that got it for me. So
it was the best one. In my opinion, that was the best one.
All right. Well.
And also because, I don't know if you know the lore behind the scenes, apparently...
Isai, what's up? Iosai. Yeah.
And I want to say it was like a Make-A-Wish Foundation or something. There was somebody that was on the set that was not normally on the set. And this person was the one that suggested that line to, I don't know if it was to Waititi or to Thor. So it was somebody that was a civilian. It was not a movie star or movie related person whatsoever. They were on the set for like a day for like a Make-A-Wish Foundation or some other kind of a charity. And they suggested this line, and honestly, best line. Best line.
Well, of course, you know, the Make-A-Wish Foundation guy is going to get a line in the movie, okay? You know, don't you think?
Yeah,
that's what his wish was all about?
No, but to be it so good. I mean, it was just, you know, chef's kiss perfect. Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I don't want to spoil anybody's Make-A-Wish Foundation wish anything. Can't turn around and say, "Oh yeah, well, you know, that's the best line because the Make-A-Wish guy died."
No, it was the best line because it was best line.
All right.
It was best line because it was best line, but it's also really cool that it was something beyond the ordinary.
Sure, I can totally see that. I can relate to that. All right, I'm down in the cave looking for the laterite. Did we remember where we put that? Sphalerite I found. Is it on the tether line?
If I remember correctly, laterite is on the ramp or just off the ramp. You should be able to see it from the ramp.
Holy gods! Luckily I had Princess. Just recently fed her. Oh, wow. That would have been the end of me. There's laterite on the ramp. Dude, there ain't no laterite on the ramp.
Right, well, let me...
No. Don't.
I'm harvesting food. Once I finish
I don't
that.
want your stinky help. I'm going back down.
Probably should set up an auto arm to pick up all this extra food instead of having to manually do it.
What I'm saying.
All right,
Okay,
well, I have an auto arm.
First level on the ramp?
I think so. I think the first level and just to the left of the ramp, I think is where it is. But it has been a while, so.
Yeah, I'm not believing you. There is something just to the left of the ramp, but there's no extractor on it.
Did we move it? Did it run out?
No. Well, it looks like there's stuff there. I don't know if it's recently updated or not. Let me just keep going down here. See if there's a. We have a whole new area. No extractor on it. Let me go down to the basement here, the next level, and see if there is an extractor on it. Yeah, second level, dude. Second level, right off the ramp.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of lines here. I don't know if that's all from Ragnarok though, where Loki says, "Now you know what it feel. That's how it feels." Yeah, that's how it feels. Was that Ragnarok when they got him and that wasn't Ragnarok, was it? That was where they had him in the scavenge planet, and they're battling.
Yes, he was on the scavenge planet. Yep.
That was Ragnarok.
Yep.
Put this back. Oops. The arena, yeah, the arena. Oh, can no longer enter the raffle? Let me pick. Let me pick the raffle winner. Oh, I gotta get the game first. Hold on. Give me a second. I didn't pick the game. I got so distracted from TBA's love and freaking what else we were talking about? We talked about so much stuff. Oh, since we're talking Marvel shit, here. Got it. Got the game. Hold on. Let's pick the winner chicken dinner. Since you guys never believe me when I pick a winner, we're gonna show the winner. All right. Good luck to everybody. We only have 15 people enter. Can you believe that? 15 people. Only 15 people wanted a video game for free. Was the blonde guy in the Point Break cover? Patrick Swayze? Wasn't that the blonde guy, man?
That was the original Point Break. Did they make a remake?
What's my viewpoint on Minecraft and the new updates? I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. So I'm not entirely sure. All right, I'm going to pick it right now. Jammin'. Come on down, Jammin'. Jammin'. You know what I got for you, Jammin'? Since we've been talking like Marvel superheroes and stuff. If you're there. I got a Marvel game. I got a Marvel game that I'll give you. Let me turn this off so people don't see anymore. And let me ask you, Jammin, can you send me a direct message just so I don't have to go find you? I'd appreciate it. Thank you, sir. On Discord. It's faster. Since I'm streaming. Can you help me out? Please.
Gonna AFK about 30 seconds.
See, now I gotta carry the show because DVA's gotta do a bio break and everything. You know, come on. Man. Let you get on Discord? Sweet. It's a trap. You love Minecraft? You know, for sandbox games, I got into it. I didn't get into the whole... I didn't think the storyline was done well enough to be able to get into Minecraft. It's been a long time since I played. So, you know, I don't know if it's like... if there is like a linear kind of path where you're finding some lore or something and you're doing that type of stuff and now you get to like a whole storyline or you know what's going on, but I don't know. Hey man, what's going on, man? Jamin, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll look you up. If you're having problems, I'll look you up, dude. Let me look you up really fast, and I'll just send it to you. Yep, I got you. I got you, bud. I got you. Here it is. You have Marvel's Midnight Suns? All right, send it over to you right now. As soon as you get on Discord, activate that Steam key. All right, let me put that into my little Excel sheet. Jammin' picked up. Should we do one more? I'm getting a little tired. It's been a long day for me. But I'm willing to do one more. Like I said, these are all courtesy of everybody who has contributed, like a paid subscription or on Patreon or any of that stuff. So, you know, I really appreciate it. They afford me the ability to be able to buy keys. So I buy keys. Some I get for free, but those are typically the ones I'm doing videos on and stuff like that. There's one more. Jammin', congratulations, man. Enjoy. Please activate that code right away. And send me a message in Discord that you activated it. Thank you, sir. Peace out. Early morning. All right, buddy. Take it easy, man.
I'm back.
You're back from outer space. DBA came and totally took over my face.
All right. Well, you know, I've always wanted to control your face. You know, that's been a dream of mine.
All right. Well, don't get too excited here, Space Boy. Let's see here. We need to go somewhere. Let me see if we can go a couple places at one time.
All right. Now, unfortunately, the big boy thing is down here.
What big boy thing are we talking about?
Big boy shuttle. I was not thinking very straight, and I left our shuttle that was blocking on Glacio. So if we go to Glacio, I can fix that problem?
Yeah, well, we got to go to Glacio. We fixed that problem, yes. And I don't know who parked their stinky shuttle down there, but we have specific places for parking, sir.
I'm aware.
All right. That's good for you to be aware.
Technically, it was me, but Hera was in the car, so I'm going to blame Hera.
Okay. You know, Titanite we have plenty of, but we need hematite.
Okay.
And we probably we need graphite.
Okay.
So let me pump out all but one hematite out of this thing. And pump out all but one graphite.
Just cleaned up the base.
Dude, get over it. Once you go downstairs and pick up the stinky... Oh, you know, we'll go down there. We'll go down there. It's fine. Hold on.
Well, I have to carry one of these. You have to carry the other. Or you want me to bring it up to us?
No,
Is that what you want?
No. Carry.
Carry.
Come on.
Looks like you dropped your thing.
I did not. It's in my hand. Man, it's in my hand. Okay.
Should I disable output?
Do we have enough gas in here? 59? 59's plenty, right?
Should be, yeah.
We have another chair in here?
14 launches? Yes, there's 2 chairs. Or there's the main chair and then...
Where's the other chair?
Chairs in the main seat, and then the rover seat is right here. On this side.
Oh, I hate the rover seat being on the side. Be up there on the top. Or be down here on the bottom or something like that. It's fine. So you're safe. So you don't die. Here, I'm getting in the rover seat. You go find your other main seat.
Alright. I'm in.
Alright, sweet. Take off. You're in control.
Oh. That's odd. Normally the first person to get in has control.
I think they might have changed that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they did. Alright, let me get caught up on chats and everything. Any other chats? Any other chats going on? I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Talking a little bit of Astroneer. I'm excited. I'm excited, but I'm leery. You know, I have lived through the era of Joe saying this is a really big update to not be a really big update several times. Joe has a habit of, I think he's looking at it from developer perspectives and trying to quantify the amount of time that they invested into it to the actual time that it takes to complete it. So sometimes he said big update, and then the next thing you know, you get an update and it looks like it's a lot, but you get into it and it's not so much. Wow, I don't know what's happening over here, but something's annoying as all hell. I think I fixed it. Okay, I'm going to take Baby Shuttle back.
All right. I'm
And
filling up our canisters.
Yep. So I'm really hoping that it is something that is substantial and it's not another of Joe possibly quantifying the amount of work as opposed to, I think Joe is a great SCS developer. Joe's not development, but I understand what you're saying. I think he just recently, well, before they sold the company, he was just getting into project management, software project management. He's been primarily communications the entire time. And then he's always had this interest. He keeps going to the Hispanic, or I think it's Latin Game Developers Conference. I believe it's the Latin Game Developer Conference. He's now the Astroneer lead. I think they were gearing him up for that, right? Or at least he was trying to be part of that. You know, I have this feeling, this gut feeling that the idea of selling the game has been around for a while. And since he's like one of the initial guys, I'm sure that there was some discussion of, well, you know, who are we going to sell it to, and then who's going to stay to kind of maintain it or to keep going with it or lead it. And I feel that he was towards the end of Systemair as a company. He was kind of like gearing towards that, you know. He led the... What update did he lead? Was it the creative update? There was one update that he completely led by himself. His first one. And I seem to think that it was like the help me out here, people. Wasn't it the one where you could customize? Was the customization his? I believe the customization was his. There was nothing wrong with that. It was bad timing for me on that. I really wanted to do a customized thing. It's really bad timing, life-wise, for me on that.
Am I coming back directly?
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to find other stuffs, but yeah. Sure, why not, man? Oh.
Alright.
Saving, killing me.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's nothing I can do.
Yeah, there is. It's like, I'm getting in.
Well, sorry, am I coming back was meant to be, am I getting in?
Alright, I'll know for next time. DBA speak. So I don't get DBA, you know, smacked.
You know, I like the customization, although...
Yeah, I did too.
I do think they turned off some of it, which I think is disappointing.
Yeah. Well, I was just I got back from doing everything that I had to do in my life, and then was feeling like we had run those hard scenarios, and after we ran the hard scenarios, I was like, okay, well, I told Gina and I told Joe that I would do some of this stuff, and had never done it. So now is the perfect time. Why don't I go ahead and get started on it? And as I'm getting started on it, they wind up doing an update and changing it, and I could no longer turn off things that I wanted to turn off. And I guess the reason they did that was because they said that It was causing problems with the missions. This is another one of those things that I think that it's it's because of a little bit of some technical knowledge problem. But at any rate, they couldn't shut off stuff in the missions without, or you couldn't shut off stuff in the custom without affecting stuff in the missions, and there was no tie into that data. I was very curious on how they store all their data. You would think it would be in some sort of database format. It's like, hey man, this mission has this, some relational database where it's got all the information of here's a mission or here's an item and this is where this item lives in everywhere in the story, lore, mission log, all that stuff, right? Printers, all that stuff. You would think all the associations would be there, but I don't know. I don't know how they coded this thing.
All right, I deposited both of our hematite and graphite. We still have 6 or 7 sitting on the ground, but yep.
Sweet. I'm just kind of cleaning stuff up around the floor here. And then I think this is going to be the last giveaway, and then I think we kind of covered everything we wanted to talk about, right? I mean, does anybody else have anything?
I'm a little excited. I know you said you're not certain or you're unsure or whatever, but I'm a little excited. I'm hoping it's really good.
Yeah, I said leery, but yes, absolutely. I have high hopes for it too. I have, and I think you have too, DBA. Don't get me wrong here. But I think you have also been through Joe's enthusiasm and what he feels is really big or substantial turned out to be not so substantial. So, but I agree with you. I'm trying to look on the brighter side of things here. Anybody who wants to get in a raffle for a free video game, type !raffle. Last one was a little weak. We only have 15 people sign up for a video game. Some of these video games I give away are like $60, $70. They're not like cheeseball video games. They are decent video games. Some of them are decent video games. Not all of them are decent video games. Some of them are interesting. Some of them are interesting. They probably wouldn't be your normal buy. But it's
a diplomatic way of putting it.
Yes. I think Hera's complaining about something. She thinks we dogged her or something like that. Let's see.
No. I blamed you because I parked the car in the wrong spot. So totally my fault, but if you play with me, I'm going to blame you. That's just how it is. Did I just lose my biggest fan?
You might be burning her shirt right now. Burn your bra. Don't burn your shirt, okay? Takes notes. Harry, you don't have to take notes. You don't have to worry about it when you come on. We might give you a hard time, but don't be like, oh, I'm new, I'm whatever. No, just go with the flow. We know we were new. That's why we're messing with you.
Yep.
Gone in 5 seconds. I'm wearing that shirt right now. You better feel better. Feel real bad, DBA. You better feel real bad, DBA.
Real bad, yeah. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I need to make some changes to the shirts that I put. I have a bunch of shirt ideas that I want to put out. They're not anything related. I think in the pocket I'm just gonna have midnight, and that could be in relation to anything. And then the back is gonna have a design. I don't really like front designs on t-shirts. I'm not a huge front design guy. So my t-shirts tend to have back designs, but I can easily turn any of the t-shirts into a front design if you guys want a front design. Like DBA's shirt I did a front design on, but that's only because DBA. And you know, it's kind of like, you know, are you a star belly sneech or a circle belly sneech? So I had to put DBA on the front of the shirt.
I thought it was
no, it's
not, 1 star or 2 star or whatever.
Well, I think it was messed up at the end, but yes, you're some sort of star belly. What did they do in Rick and Morty? It was the target nipples versus the pointy nipples or something like that.
I have no idea. Sounds pretty crazy. All right, well, it's mostly clean. I mean, we still have this one packaged rail station that we maybe could plan it and then blow it up.
Oh, can you not process that?
Not raw, no. If you plan it, you can't shred it, and if you leave it in the box, you can't shred it. So I'm pretty sure you got to plan it, blow it up, and then pick up the pieces. Assuming that the
first race war, yes, yes, exactly. I can you pick up the pieces, or is this gonna like go take it away from us and blow it up? There's dynamites over somewhere. I put it far away from the base, but you'll see it if you go out there.
Okay, pick up a piece of dynamite before I do this.
You think having an option of front or back would be good? You know, just reach out to me. Just reach out to me. The company that I'm using nowadays doesn't do sleeve stuff. So it's like front or back. So I think, you know, if you wind up asking, if you see a design that I have and it's only a back design, then just say, hey, look, can you turn around and put it on the front? But then you'll lose the midnight thing because I don't think you would want that on the back. I don't want a big giant midnight thing on the back, right? I guess you could put a big giant midnight thing on the back. Or I could put it down on the low or something. Whatever.
Hey, I'm getting in a gravity globe. I don't see the explosives.
Ah, DBA. I'm getting my gravity globe. And we're going to have a gravity globe battle.
A globe off?
Picking up globe speed. I'm a globetrotter. Watch me go. These hairs are like, DBA, no! It's over here somewheres. Where did I roll it? Oh, it's over here, DBA. Over here, man.
Okay, I'm looking for your beacon.
DBA, stop rolling and turn around and look in a circle.
Oh, I see your beacon. See your bacon. There you are. Oh, wow, look at that.
There's a dynamite for you, DBA. I wonder if I blow that up and you're over there with the thing, if you'd go flying.
I have Princess on, so I would survive, but...
You would survive. What happens if you go flying with that thing and you go into space and you have Princess on and all that? Think you can pick up enough gravity to be able to...
I don't know. I don't know if you'd escape orbit or... I mean, technically there is a spot where you can escape orbit because Ron's... I don't know what you call those, the launch rocket things.
Yeah, Ron, what did you call your launch pad rockets? You changed the name to something else. The flashback.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently you can't destroy a rail station.
Really? The hell are we gonna do with it, DBA?
I'm going to package it back up and hide it.
Well, maybe we can put it on another planet or something. Just keep it around. Is that one that they gave you? As
a reward, I think so,
it's part of a mission? Yeah, okay. Well, note to System Error. I know you're probably watching. Activated jamming? Thanks, buddy. Make sure you can blow that stuff up. All right, let's see where we're at with the raffle. 43 seconds, 13 people. 13 people. Wow. So there's some seriously good odds for some people here. Exclamation raffle people for a raffle for a free video game. You don't know what it is. It could be good. Hey, it could be good. Lucky 13. It could be good. We did dynamite it. We dynamited the heck out of it. It didn't do anything. If you're not getting a listing saying that you didn't get a ticket, it's because you already have a ticket. But Fireheart just got a ticket. Nick, if you're new to the channel and you've never talked before, it's because you didn't have a point. You needed a point. And the only way to get points is like chat. Just to say, hey man, what's up? All right, let's pick the winner for this one. Winner, chicken dinner. And I'll find something to give you shortly. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Ion Dragon X, get out of here. You need to make a point. You need to make a point, right? Dave, raffle's over. Wake up. You only had like 30 minutes to enter into the raffle. Raffle's over. Kind of pointless to make a point. Well, you never know. It might not be pointless because Ion might be sleeping on the job here. Oh, nope, he's not sleeping. He just said, "Oh yeah." All right, send me a message on Discord. I just hid this. Let me find you your chicken dinner. You know, since you're the last one for the night, I'll make it a good chicken dinner for you. That's kind of like hit and miss because I don't know what you have, what you don't have. But you know what? I'll grab something that I think is good. And then you could be like, ooh, that is good. DBA, what do you have to say for yourself, man? Yeah, that's it. That's it.
About it. Yeah.
That's it. That's
Sorry.
Sums up DBA right there. Gonna put that on his shirt.
Uh-huh.
We didn't get that one though.
I think that's the best one, right? Surely that's the best one.
That's the best one. It might be the best one. Hang on, are you a WWE fan? Wouldn't it be great if you were the biggest WWE fan in the world? Bye, Bruce. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for being here, man.
It's been ages since I watched wrestling. They still have WWE and WWF, and
I think WWF got taken away from him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was copyrighted by somebody or something. He'd fought that for a really long time and then lost. So became WWE. I hadn't really watched wrestling since I was like a 10.
Yeah, same.
Or something like that, you know. It's been a long time.
Yep. Back when Hulk Hogan and
Right.
Macho Man Randy Savage
Right,
were,
Randy Savage, right. I mean, that's like, the good stuff, right?
and they were competing over Elizabeth, I think was her name.
Right. Right.
They both like the same girl.
Who is the guy with this freaking... He's a manager with the rubber bands in his beard? Who was that guy?
One of the hitmen. It was Greg the Hitman, and then Anvil. Greg the Hitman Hart and Anvil Hart, I think, were the two guys. I think Anvil had the stuff in his beard. I don't know. It's been a while. I had a third grade teacher that I was convinced was Greg the Hitman Hart, and he was secretly, in his off time, wrestling. Because he looked so, at least to my, little kid eyes, he looked so much like him. Yeah, I don't know how Twitter decides what it's going to promote on my feed, but every once in a while I get WWE on my feed. I'm like, I explicitly go in and say I'm not interested in wrestling, but it
Captain Lou. Oh, wait, hold on. Captain Lou. That was the guy who had the thing in his beard, right? The rubber bands in his beard? I don't know. I never get recommended wrestling stuff anymore.
Yeah, well.
All right, Ion, here you go. You've won Planet Zoo, buddy. There is the key for you. Make sure you activate right away, all right? And let me know if you got it activated. I'm sure you will. This is like a no failure kind of thing. Let me just make sure that that's turned off. And turn that on. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Saving that, closing all this stuff down. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight, talking a little bit of Astroneer. Really appreciate it. For those of you guys getting on late, sorry about that. Next time, though. Next time, get in on the raffles, because, yeah, we had 40-something people, but only 15 people. Captain Lou Albino was with Rubber Band. Oh, I'm mistaken it. He was also with some Cyndi Lauper videos. It's her father. But wasn't he, he wasn't a wrestler, right? Wasn't he the manager of a wrestler? I thought he was the manager of Randy Savage there for a while, wasn't he? Fun fact, 25 years later, he ended up working at a stadium for 14 years. Oh, yeah. He wrestled when he was younger. Oh, got it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that stuff's really rough on your body.
Yep. All right, friends, thanks again for being here. DBA, thank you for being here. Doing a little bit of cleanup, talking Astroneer. And, whenever the update comes out, Joe said he gave a date. Do you guys remember that he actually gave a date? I remember his Q&A, he said, oh, I'm sure you guys want to know the date. And then he said, it'll be soon, something stupid like that. And then later towards the end, he's recapping. And he's like, okay, what have we done? Oh, yeah, we gave the date. And I'm like, no, he didn't give the date. He didn't give the date at all. But he said he gave the date. So I think it's going to be sometime in November, to be honest with you. They're going to do this for Christmas time. They're going to do it for Christmas time. They're not going to ruin the big giant Christmas rush. Why would they? So I think it's going to be something that's going to be available either close to or in and around. Though, we're getting close to the typical time when they would do the October LTE. So I don't know. You know, I have no idea. Who knows? He'll
Joe
let
knows.
Joe knows. He'll let us know what he wants us to know. He said he's gonna talk to us about it later. December 31st at 11:59:59. Yeah, right. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.